It's the kind of day where you don't want to be outside if you don't need to be, but not everyone has that option. Here at Cottage Inn Pizza and Big Burrito in Kalamazoo, their drivers deliver even in single-digit temperatures, and extraordinary weather calls for extraordinary precautions. Uriel Ricardo Ramirez can stand the cold. He's been driving for Cottage Inn for over a year and handled drives through previous Michigan winters. But he says this season hasn't been for the faint of heart.
For a lot of new people starting to get their license, it's like a new winter to them.
His career is one that requires him to be outside whatever the weather, and that means a higher risk of exposure and a potential hospital visit. Emergency rooms are warning of frostbite and hypothermia as the thermometer dips well below freezing, something he prepares for even in just the few minutes he gets in and out of the car.
Pretty big coat on, some gloves that I keep in the car just so I don't forget them in the store. I also have pajamas under my pants.
And that tissue just not receiving the same amount of blood flow along with the low temperatures can just put you at risk for some tissue damage in those areas.
Registered nurse Krista Wagner at the University of Michigan says you could be in danger and not even know it. With Tuesday's low of -8 degrees, the danger of exposure can arrive within minutes. And she says any significant shivering means you need to go inside immediately.
If you suddenly notice that you're becoming lethargic, if you're not able to keep up with the activity that you were choosing to do, if you start having any signs of confusion.
Wagner says being prepared begins before you even step out the door. You'll want an appropriate amount of layers, enough to protect your fingers and ears, but not so many that you'll sweat. And make sure to take them off quickly if they get wet.
If you're inappropriately dressed, it's going to put you at a quicker risk of having some of those problems versus somebody that prepares themselves.
Health experts say it's important to be honest about your limitations this time of year. They see an uptick in heart and diabetes related admissions, so keep that in mind if you have to be outside. In Kalamazoo, Colin Roos, News Channel 3.
I'm Kirk Mason. Thanks for watching. Here's another video you can watch. Also, take a second to subscribe to our channel.